Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day today. Dr. Chris Dost here with our biblical Greek word of the day. And today's word of the day is parikise. Parikise. And parikise means to live as a sojourner, to live as a foreigner. Sometimes it just means, in certain texts, it means just to inhabit or to dwell or to reside in. But a lot of times in the Septuagint and in the New Testament, it means to reside as a foreigner. And we encounter this word in Ruth chapter 1 and verse 1, where we read, Ke geneto en to krinin tus kritas. Now we saw this in Greek word of the day 1 in that video. We learned that says, now it happened, and it happened when the judges judged, and it happened when the judges judged. Ke geneto limos entii. And there was a famine in the land, and we dealt with limos as our word of the day in our second video. Ke eporefe anir apo Bethlehem tis Judah. And a man went from Bethlehem of Judah, and that was dealt with in our Greek word of the day video 3. And now we come to the phrase tu parikise en agro Moav, in order to reside as a foreigner in the countryside of Moab. So tu is a genitive article, which is often used before infinitives in Greek to express purpose or result. So in order that, or you might say with the purpose of, parikise, and that's the aorist active infinitive of parikeo. So tu parikise, in order to, or for the purpose of dwelling, en agro Moav, in the countryside of Moab. Now, for those of you who are interested more in the New Testament, this verb actually occurs twice in the New Testament, once in Hebrews and once in the Gospel of Luke. Well, if these shorts interest you, I encourage you to check out my Patreon page, where I have lots of videos dealing with the exposition of biblical Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic texts. Luke 24:18, it says, Then one of them, named Cleopas, answered him, Are you the only visitor to Jerusalem who does not know the things that have happened in these days? And so that is the same verb form there. Even though the word is rendered as a noun in this translation, it's still a verb in Greek. And then in Hebrews 11:9, where it says, By faith he went to live in the land of promise as in a foreign land, living in tents with Isaac and Jacob, heirs with him as of the same promise. And so both of these verses contain the same verb. Well, once again, our biblical Greek word of the day is parikise, which is an aorist active infinitive of the verb parikeo, which means to live in or to reside as a foreigner.